I'm about to do your Scorpio January 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Scorpio, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Scorpio love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Scorpio love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with the Scorpio reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by pulling one card for the mutual point of interest between the both of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Scorpio, 3 cards for your person, and then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck to see if we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means that I'm not really tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the Scorpio people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. And because it's a general reading, that means it can't possibly resonate with literally every single Scorpio on the whole planet all at the same time, mainly because I'm not reading for every Scorpio on the planet at the same time. I'm reading for the collective of people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. And it also, because it's a general reading, it also means that you got to take this as it resonates. It's entirely possible for energies to get flip-flopped and reversed around backwards in general readings, especially for cross-watchers. So in other words, if you're not a Scorpio and you're watching this reading because you have the hots for a Scorpio and you want to find out what's going on with them, I'm totally cool with that. But especially for you, the energies can get flip-flopped and reversed around backwards. So like I said, you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking about that. Let's get on with this Scorpio reading, and let's start by getting one card for the mutual point of interest between Scorpio and their romantic person of interest for January 2021, please. Okay, well, we're not taking that one. We're taking this one instead because that's the first one that came out. Now let's get 3 cards for you, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them for January 2021, please? Let's get one. Okay, we got it. Now let's get 3 cards for your person, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio's romantic love interest as it relates to Scorpio and the connection between them? Man, I don't think we should be taking all of these extra cards. I'm putting those back, and we're going to try one more time. Let's get 1 card to represent Scorpio's romantic love interest. Okay, we're taking 2. Apparently, we're supposed to take extra cards today. So, let's see what's going on. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Ace of Wands. This represents a new beginning and passion and desire. A passionate new beginning of some sort. That's a pretty good sign. Now, on the mutual point of interest, this is shared energy between the both of you. This is something that's affecting both of you. It's got you both thinking, feeling, or acting this way. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you is the Star. Now, this is a card of healing. This is a card of hope. This is also the card that shows up directly after the Tower in the major arcana. So you don't ever make it to the Star without first going through a Tower moment of some kind, where something abruptly shifts and comes crashing down. Big change. Now, this is the guiding light from the universe that shows up after a Tower to kind of light your way for you so you can see your path again. It's where your hope comes from. It's where your healing comes from. Now, in a love reading, this can also signify that you guys are each viewing the other one as a gift from the universe, that you guys are each viewing the other one as the one for you. So let's clarify this Star and find out what's going on. Why is the Star here as the mutual point of interest between Scorpio and their romantic person of interest? It looks like we're going to be taking extra cards today for you. There must be a lot to talk about. Let's see, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. This represents progress being halted, no forward movement, things being stagnated. The Hanged Man is hanging upside down, looking at things from different perspectives, different points of view, different angles, trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward because progress has stopped, or progress has stopped because there's a need to figure out what to do moving forward. Looks like we got some fears, worries, and anxieties going on about whatever this is. This Nine of Swords can represent thinking about something so much to the point that it's got you stressing out. It looks like some clarity is on its way, though. Either you're stressing out about some sort of a decision that needs to be made, or you're stressing out trying to gain some clarity on something. Again, this is shared energy between the both of you, so this is affecting you both in some way. And we're clarifying the star. To clarify that, we got Judgment, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Cups. First thing I notice is we have two fives out here. Actually, I see another five out here. We're just going to start at the beginning and work through it. Judgment. This has got a couple of different meanings. This is either about you guys making some sort of a decision. As you know, I kind of saw that here with this things being stagnated, thinking about what to do moving forward, stressing out about some decision that needs to be made. This is a decision. This is passing your own final verdict and judgment on a situation. As this can also represent a card of second chances, as in resurrecting something, calling it back to life, bringing it back from the grave, and transforming it in a way that it's never going to be the same again. The next card we have to clarify the star is the Five of Wands. We've got two fives here. Fives are conflict. This is about, it's wands, so it's about passion and desire. So this is a conflict in the desires, an internal conflict, like some sort of internal struggle based on what it is that you both want. Pulling yourselves in multiple different directions at the same time. Like part of you wants to heal this situation, part of you wants to make a final verdict and judgment and call it quits. Part of you could potentially want to resurrect the situation. Because it's a Five of Wands, like an internal conflict, it's entirely possible that that changes from moment to moment or from day to day. Next we have the Seven of Cups. This is about options and choices, but it's also about confusion about those options and choices. This is Scorpio energy. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of different stuff in these cups, a lot of emotions involved, and neither one of you wants to make a mistake, hence the confusion about what to do. I mean, this is very confusing type energy right here, which again could be exactly why things are stagnated, there's no forward movement, why there's fears, worries, and anxieties about what to do here. We also have a Five of Cups. Again, fives are conflict. This is a conflict in the emotions. This is about sadness and remorse about the past. It's about being focused on these three cups that have been spilled. All the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted, all the love and the emotions that have been spilled out and wasted. It's about having your focus, both of you, on something that you don't have or something that you've lost, and feeling either that gap in your life or feeling that loss. If you focus on the past, you're going to feel the way you felt in the past. You're going to get whatever it is that you're focused on. And that's what this card tells me, that your guys' focus isn't really in the best spot that it could be. Because look, right behind you is two cups that are completely upright and still full of love and emotion. So this can tell me that if you're focused on what you don't have or what you've lost or something about the past, you could totally miss an opportunity that's right here and you're just not seeing it. I'm feeling, okay, in the overall energy of the reading, we've got an Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. Right under that, we have the Ten of Cups. This is a heavy-duty love connection between two people. This is like two people who are emotionally happy, emotionally fulfilled in and of themselves, full of self-love in and of themselves, coming together in that state, combining together those 9 cups of each of you overflowing and filling up this 10th cup. This is like the happy fairy tale ending card. So this is starting to look like things are stagnated, progress is halted right now, but you both have hope that this situation can be healed, that there can be a passionate new beginning between you guys that leads to this Ten of Cups type energy. Looks like there's a decision that needs to be made about whether or not to resurrect this situation. And it's almost like you're both confused about what to do. You're internally conflicted about whether you should or shouldn't do that. And you're both having some sadness and remorse about whatever happened in the past. Like I said, you don't get to the star without going through a tower. So there has been some tower moment in the past between the two of you guys where things came apart, came crashing down. And it looks like you're both having some sadness and remorse about that. Now that's the mutual energy between you, Scorpio. For your energy, we have the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Coins. This Five of Swords, again, is conflict. This is the third five I've seen so far, and we're just getting started here. So this is a conflict in communications, a conflict in thoughts. This can be like an argument, bitter words being spoken, using words like weapons, using your tongue like a sword to cut each other. This is some sort of a painful situation that's happened. Could be why we have this need to heal the situation. Could be what this sadness and remorse is about. Could be why progress is halted and there's some fears, worries, and anxieties. Tell me more about this Five of Swords for Scorpio, please. Why is the Five of Swords here for Scorpio? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Now, when I was telling you about this Ten of Cups, this is two people who are individually emotionally happy and content and full of self-love coming together. Here's you in the Nine of Cups. This is you being happy, emotionally content in and of yourself, enjoying your own company, full of your own self-love. Now, this is also a card of wish fulfillment here. The Two of Cups next, a love connection between the two of you. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but it's also a two, and that represents needing to make a choice, which we've already seen here. Some decision, confusion about the options and choices that are available. Now, this Two of Cups is also the two cups that are still upright behind you guys, where you may not really be focused on that. You may be focused on this painful situation and all the love and emotions that were spilled out because of that. Right under this Two of Cups, though, we have a Page of Wands. Pages are messengers, so this is news and messages of passion and desire. This is an energy of taking the first steps down a new path towards something you have a lot of passion and desire for. Notice the Page of Wands is also carrying this Ace of Wands, which is the overall energy here. So this can be news and messages of some passionate new beginning that's about to take place. I'm not fully understanding why, when I'm clarifying some conflict, some painful situation, I'm getting like a wish fulfillment card. Another meaning to this card can be overindulgence. You see this guy, he's got 9 cups of alcohol here, and he looks pretty darn happy, like he's overindulging on something. So that could be the painful situation that we're talking about. Someone could have an alcohol problem. Someone could drink too much. We have a Seven of Cups out here, which can sometimes signify, getting intoxicated, altered states of consciousness, so to speak, getting a little bit too buzzed. That could be what the internal conflict is about too. Your person could get too high, too buzzed, too drunk all the time, and that makes you have second thoughts about whether or not you should try and heal this connection. Either way, we've got some painful situation that happened. To clarify that, we have Strength, we have the Hermit, and we have the Four of Swords. So I think I should call this out. We have Aquarius energy here. We have Leo energy here. We have Scorpio energy here. Let's see, the Five of Cups. This would be Scorpio energy again. We have Aquarius energy twice out here now. We've got Leo energy in this Strength card. We have Virgo energy here in the Hermit. And the Four, this would be Libra energy in this Four of Swords. We even have a little bit of Pisces energy here. This Strength card, Leo energy, this is about tapping into your internal strength. This tells me every single time I see this card that there has been a difficult situation. Otherwise, why would you have a need to tap into your internal strength? So we're clarifying a painful situation that's happened. You have had to tap into your internal strength to make it through it. You have the internal strength to make it through it. This can also represent summoning up your inner courage to face your fears. Can also represent you trying to tame the beast within. It's in trying to rein your emotions in, trying to keep yourself reined in, hold yourself back so you don't do anything harsh or anything too quickly, mess anything up. Next we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. This is a card of withdrawal and isolation. This is about being forced to go internal, to do some soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. And we have the Four of Swords. This is very similar to this Hermit energy. This is actually the minor arcana version of the Hermit card. It's a little bit more toned down. So what this is telling me is at some point you got forced to go internal, to do some thinking and some contemplating about this. Now you're more in the stage where you're choosing to go internal. So you're coming out of Hermit mode here. This is like choosing to go internal to do some healing. Second card of healing that we've got out here. To do some thinking about something. Trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This can be the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can represent some sort of fated event. This can also represent a change in the luck and fortune for you or for this connection. It can even represent the universe or the divine turning this wheel in the background, trying to make sure things line up the way they're supposed to so that what is supposed to happen will happen. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune in Scorpio's energy, please. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Scorpio January 2021, please? Let's get one more on this Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, there's that Page of Wands again. News and messages of passion and desire. Again, the overall energy is the Ace of Wands. He's carrying the Ace of Wands. This can also represent you taking the first steps down a new path towards something you have a lot of passion and desire for, which would be some sort of a love connection. I don't know if this, looks like we got an extra card out here that I didn't see pop out. I don't know if this is the love connection between you and your person, or if you're heading down a new path toward a new love connection. That could be your wish fulfillment. Either direction that goes, again, general reading, you got to take this however it resonates for you. Looks like some wish fulfillment involved here. But then we're right back to that Five of Swords, some sort of a painful situation. There could be an argument about heading down a new path towards some new love connection. Could be an argument about overindulgence. Heck, you could be wanting to, on one hand, wanting to resurrect this situation, wanting to heal this situation and have a new start at this love connection. On one hand, it could seem like wish fulfillment. On the other hand, it could seem like a very painful situation to you. This could be saying that there's fighting going on about overindulgence as well. So you got to take it as it resonates. This Wheel of Fortune, to clarify that, we got the Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Four of Wands. So this Two of Swords, this is Libra energy. This is a decision needing to be made. Only it's not being made either because you don't have all the information you need to make the decision. There's something you can't see, hence the blindfold. Or there's something that you know about, you just don't want to look at it. And that's stopping you from making the decision. A decision about taking the first steps down a new path towards this love connection. This Two of Cups, this isn't a choice that needs to be made. Twos represent choices. So it's some decision needing to be made about this love connection. We have the Four of Pentacles here. This is holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let go of something. So I'm getting the feeling that you're internally conflicted here. for sure. You're confused about what to do. Part of you wants to take steps down this new path. Part of you wants to work on this love connection. Part of you is thinking that, you know, when this connection works right, it's wish fulfillment. And the other part of you is thinking like, damn, this is a whole painful situation in this connection. Next we have the Fool. Like, there's a piece of you that just doesn't want to let this person go for some reason, though. I'm not seeing a whole lot of cups out here. The cups that I am seeing so far aren't the greatest cups. I mean, confusion, sadness and remorse. We have the Fool. This is the very first card of the tarot deck, card 0 of the major arcana. That 0 represents absolutely nothing, yet the potential for everything all at the same time. This is like a new beginning in something. This is about taking the leap of faith, not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before you take the first step, not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before you take the first step. It's just having that blind faith to leap off the cliff and figure out how to grow your wings on the way down. I'm getting the feeling like you're waiting on being able to make the decision. Like, part of you doesn't want to let this person go. Part of you wants to just say, screw this, and jump to something new. But then we've got this 4 of Wands. The Wands are about, fours are about stability. So this is like stability of the home, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. These 4 wands that are holding up this canopy represent 1111, which is like the manifestation number. It's about being able to manifest your thoughts into the physical 3D reality. Now, sometimes this is a card that represents like celebrations of the home. Very, very strange energy. I feel like a lot of conflicting energy here. It's like, do you hold on tightly, or do you just jump and go to something different? I mean, it looks like you're wanting to take a leap of faith and move towards stabilizing this connection. We've got 2 4s here. Again, they're about stability. Final card in your energy, Scorpio, is the 9 of Coins. This is very similar to that 9 of Cups that we saw for you on the bottom of the deck. This is the Cups part was about your emotions. So you're okay on your own emotionally. You're happy and content emotionally. It's about your sense of happiness coming from inside you, not from some external source. Your sense of love or being worthy of love coming from inside you and not some external source. Well, the 9 of Coins is about being okay on your own in the material world, in the physical world. This is about like with you or without you or in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I can do this all on my own. This is a singles card. Tell me about this 9 of Coins for Scorpio, please. Why is this 9 of Coins here for Scorpio? Bottom of the deck, there's that Page of Wands again. News and messages of passion and desire, taking the first step down a new path towards something you have passion and desire for. Knight of Cups, this is actions toward love and emotions. This is like either you making some sort of a love offer or you receiving some sort of a love offer. We've got the High Priestess next. This is your intuition. This is like your gut feelings. This can represent divine guidance. Like the High Priestess sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she's got access to all information. This could be saying that there's something that you don't know about, which we kind of saw with this 2 of Swords here. You can't make a decision because there's something you don't know about, something you can't see. She's the one who knows everything. This is she who knows. So there's times when you and I aren't meant to know everything, and she clues us in on things on a need-to-know basis. That's what our intuition is for. That's what our gut feelings are for. Very, very odd reading here. Now to clarify this Nine of Coins, this singles card, being single and abundant in your own right, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins. We have the Three of Cups, and we have the King of Cups. So now we're starting to get some better cups out here. This is okay now. This Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, is a new opportunity presenting itself to you. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. Now, it's not the Ten of Pentacles in and of itself. It's going to take work, time, and effort in order to get there. But this is some opportunity that has the serious potential for a lot of stability and a lot of abundance behind it. Next, we have the Three of Cups. This is reconciliation energy. This is about being reunited and celebrating. This is Cancer energy. So it's like right now, you're single and you are getting some opportunity presented to you to be able to reconcile this situation, to be reunited with this person, to be able to heal this situation, to get a second chance in this situation. Final card to clarify this Nine of Coins is the King of Cups. This is Pisces energy. Sometimes this represents Scorpio energy, just depending on how you want to look at that. This is someone who has a lot of love and emotions. They just don't necessarily wear their heart on their sleeve. They don't necessarily outwardly express how they feel. Even when the waters are really choppy around this kind of a person, they're able to maintain their emotional calm, their emotional balance. Very balanced emotional energy. Now, this is a decision maker as well, and they make their decisions by consulting their emotions. They just don't let their emotions cloud their judgment. So I'm feeling, again, like you have some sort of a conflict here. It's like you want to reconcile with this person on some level. You still have a lot of love and emotions for this person on some level. But you're trying to not let your emotions cloud your judgment here. Keep getting pulled back to this Strength card, like trying to rein yourself in, trying to rein your emotions in so they don't get the best of you here. Now that's your energy, Scorpio. Let's take a look at your person, because your person has the Moon, the Ten of Wands, Judgment, and the Two of Cups. Now this Moon card is fears, worries, anxieties. Can also represent something being hidden in the dark, as in something that you don't know about, something that you can't see. Could represent some sort of a secret being kept even. Tell me more about the Moon for Scorpio's person, please. Why is this Moon card here Scorpio's person? Let's get one more on the Moon, please. Sometimes this Moon card can represent Pisces energy. Sometimes it can represent Cancer energy. Bottom of the deck. You've seen how many times I've shuffled this and how many times this Page of Wands keeps showing up on the bottom. The overall energy, the Ace of Wands, some passionate new beginning, news and messages of passion and desire, taking the first steps down a new path towards something there's a lot of passion and desire for. I'm wondering here. Okay. Right under this Page of Wands, we have the King of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This can be Aquarius energy. This is a decision maker. Kind of the opposite of this King of Cups. This is someone who does not consult his emotions when he makes decisions. He's emotionally detached. He's a very smart, analytical type person, but he's only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the emotions, doesn't care about the story behind what's going on. All he's concerned with is the truth and the facts of the matter, and he's going to use the truth and the facts of the matter to come to the most logical, rational, usually the most fair decision available for everyone involved. There's that High Priestess again. Now this is someone who sees what's going on around. You don't slide anything slick past the King of Swords. He's got his ear to the ground. He's got his eyes open. He knows everything about what's going on in his kingdom. So why is it that I feel like you don't know what's going on? Yeah, there's something that you don't know about. We got the High Priestess again. And we're clarifying the moon, which can mean something being hidden in the dark here. Whenever I get the moon and the High Priestess in the same column of cards, or even in the same spread, we're talking about something that you are unaware of, something that you don't know, something that you haven't seen with your own eyes. You don't have any proof, but your gut is telling you something. Your intuition is talking to you, telling you something. There's something you don't know about here. To clarify the moon, we got the Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So like I said, the moon can sometimes represent Cancer, can sometimes represent Pisces. Usually it's Pisces though. We've got another Pisces card here. We've got the Pisces card here. You could definitely be dealing with the Pisces. You could be dealing with another, with the Cancer, with another Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius. Seven of Swords is sometimes a card of trying to get away with something. Now, something you don't see, something hidden in the dark, possibly secrets. This could be somebody sneaking around doing something they're not supposed to be. This could be lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive behavior. Overall, trying to get away with something. Now, this can also represent self-preservation, as in not wanting to be hurt. The reason this person's stealing these swords is he doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. He doesn't want those swords used against him, which is why he's stealing them, to make sure that he can't be hurt by those swords. This is also sometimes an energy of leaving something behind. He can only carry 5 of those 7 swords, and he's got to leave 2 behind. But we're talking about news and messages of passion and desire. Something hidden in the dark related to news and messages, related to some passionate new beginning here. I feel like something that you don't have any actual factual proof of. It's just your intuition is telling you something here. Like something sneaky was going on. Two of Cups in your person's energy. We're clarifying the moon, something that you probably don't know about, something that's hidden. This could represent some other love connection that they have. This is Cancer energy. We have an Eight of Cups. This is a card of detachment, like emotional detachment, physically walking away. The person in this card is walking away from 8 full cups of love. Again, this is Pisces energy again. They're doing that because they're not completely emotionally happy. They're not fully fulfilled. They feel like there's something more out there for them. And this is them walking off, going down a new path toward their own happiness, their own emotional fulfillment. And as soon as I say that, it's like taking the first steps down a new path towards something they have passion and desire for. Your person has walked away from something, from this connection with you. I mean, this can represent leaving something behind. Now, a lot of times when people do this Eight of Cups routine and they go off to see if the grass is greener on the other side, they're doing that with a lot of uncertainty. They're not really sure if it's going to be greener on the other side of the fence or not. And oftentimes they try to come back, which we can see with like this trying to heal the situation here, having hope this can be healed, judgment, like some sort of a second chance. But then there's that internal conflict, like options and choices here, and sadness and remorse about their options and choices, whatever decision that they made, whatever they chose when they walked away. Your person could be having sadness and remorse about that, and that could also be one of the things that's hidden in the dark that you don't see. The next card in your person's energy, the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is some heavy burden that your person's been carrying. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands for Scorpio's person, please. Why is this Ten of Wands here for Scorpio's person? Why is this Ten of Wands here? Let's get 2 more. Okay. Let's get 1 more, please. All right, thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. This is some heavy energy right here. This is sometimes toxic energy. This is like obsession. This can be addiction. This can be an element of your person's shadow, like something that they don't want other people to see about them, something that they don't even want to look at or admit to themselves, something they pretend like isn't there, so they stuff it down inside themselves to ignore it. But really it is there. It's something that controls them, and they're in denial about it. They don't want to face it. This can also represent like a karmic situation here. This can represent a feeling of being trapped by something, feeling like there's something that they can't escape. We've got an 8 of Swords right under that. This is being stuck in their head about something. It's thinking about something over and over on a repeating loop in their mind, grinding on something because they're not sure what the safe step to take is. And we see this confusion here. We see this 5 of Wands conflict. We see your person like walking away at some point, detaching at some point, going to see if the grass is greener somewhere else. This could be telling me that they have a pattern of doing stuff like that. They're not sure what the safe step to take is here, which is why they're grinding on things and they're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. We're clarifying the 10 of Wands, which is a heavy burden. This type of an energy would definitely be a heavy burden. But next we've got the World card. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. This represents the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. We have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius represented on this card here. And we have the Lovers next. So I'm feeling like your person actually does love you, which is probably why they're burdened about this. It's probably why they're confused. It's probably why they're wanting a second chance, wanting to heal this situation, why they're having sadness and remorse about the past. This is a heavy burden for them. To clarify, I just feel like they have some heavy energy around them, some toxic energy around them. Now this could be your person is like, this is being stuck in their head thinking about it over and over again. This could be taking that up to the next level. This could be like obsessively thinking about something to the point that it's causing a problem. To clarify this 10 of Wands, we have the 10 of Cups. We have the Moon again. We have the Page of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups is actually the card right under this Ace of Wands in the overall energy of this reading. It's about a love connection here. This is usually the happy fairy tale ending card. It's about both of you guys being in this 9 of Cups state, combining together, your cups overflowing and filling up that final 10th cup. This is usually a very happy energy. This could be your person is burdened because they feel like they had the 10 of Cups with you and they screwed it up when they walked away. They let their devil energy get the best of them, and now they're wanting to end that cycle and start a new cycle where you guys can repair this love connection again. They're wanting a second chance, like to resurrect this connection with you. They could be having a lot of fears, worries, and anxieties about that. There could be something that you don't quite see about that as well. Or they could still be trying to keep some sort of a secret about what they did. And that secret in and of itself can be a heavy burden. This could also be telling me that they want this second chance. They want to have the happy fairy tale ending with you, and they're having fears, worries, and anxieties about it because there's something they don't know. They don't know if you're willing to heal this. They don't know if they're going to be able to get a second chance with you, or if they're going to have to face your final verdict and judgment. And they could be confused about what to do, what their options are here. The final card to clarify this 10 of Wands is the Page of Pentacles. News and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity. He's carrying this Ace of Pentacles that's here in your energy, Scorpio. For me, a lot of the time, this represents planning for the future. Your person's having fears, worries, and anxieties. They're feeling burdened about planning for the future because they just don't know what your judgment's going to be. It could totally be that. I'll be damned. The next card in their energy is Judgment. This could be exactly what they're worried about. This is them wanting a second chance with you, but probably being scared to death of what your judgment, what your decision on that's going to be. Tell me more about judgment for Scorpio's person, please. Why is judgment here? Taking an extra card again, okay? Here we are back to that Page of Wands again. News and messages of passion and desire, taking the first steps down a new path towards something they have passion and desire for. There's that Knight of Cups again, actions toward love and emotions. To clarify judgment, we have the High Priestess again. 3 times now we've seen the High Priestess. I've got the Moon card out here from both decks. Something that you don't know about. Something you don't know about here. 3 of Swords. Justice. The Queen of Swords. Now wait up. Yeah. In the overall energy, we have this Ace of Wands. Next we have that 10 of Cups. The very next card down is the Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy. I've got 2 Libra cards in a row right here. This is an energy of speaking the truth about something. It's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. She'll let you speak your truth, but she already knows the truth, and the truth you speak to her damn well better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to cut you with that sword. And she's out here twice. I think your person might be afraid of your judgment and whether or not you're going to cut them off with this sword. I've got Judgment out here twice. I've got the Queen of Swords out here twice. This is the 3rd time I've seen the High Priestess. I can't shake the feeling that there's something you don't know about. Also can't shake the feeling that your person intuitively knows if you find out what it is, they're in deep trouble. We've got this 3 of Swords next. Heartbreak and sadness from a third-party energy. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic third party, although it kind of looks like it is for numerous reasons. I've got the Moon card out here twice, something hidden in the dark. I've seen the High Priestess 3 times, something you don't know about. There's some secret being kept. There's some sneaky behavior here. There's this walking away from your love connection, possibly to another love connection. I've seen this taking the first steps down a new path toward passion and desire numerous times. The overall energy of the whole damn reading is the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. There's sadness and remorse about the past, a need to heal the situation. Both of you being in internal conflict and confused about what to do. The very first card in your energy, 5 of Swords, some painful situation. A decision that you need to make. We've got the Fool out here, which can represent taking risks outside of the connection. I've got 3 of Cups out here, which, yes, like I said, can be being reunited and celebrating, but it can also represent a third party. There's 3 cups of love in this picture. You're single. Again, I can't shake that feeling like you don't have any facts to back any of this up. It's not like you saw them do this. It's not like you have them on videotape cheating on you. It's like your intuition is telling you that something isn't right. And I feel like that you can't shake that feeling that something just isn't quite right. Next we have the Justice card. Again, Libra energy. This is a card of balance. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in the center of this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. I feel like your person did something that was unjust, something that was unfair. That's what the secret is. That's what's hidden in the dark. That's what this sneaky behavior is. That's what this third-party energy and the heartbreak and sadness, the sadness and remorse, this whole need to have the Judgment card out here twice, like they're afraid of your judgment. They're also wanting a second chance because they screwed something up. They did something wrong. I don't usually say this about the Ace of Wands because I don't want this YouTube algorithm to punish me for saying inappropriate things, but another meaning for this Ace of Wands is a phallic symbol. It represents the male phallus and using it to be intimate. So this can totally, that's kind of what I mean when I say a passionate new beginning. It's a new beginning that's got some, to it. I feel like they did something that they shouldn't have done, which is why they have this need for judgment. That's what this burden is that they're carrying. They know they had a good connection with you. It could have been the perfect Ten of Cups connection, and that, I think, is what's hidden in the dark. Next, we've got more Libra energy. Queen of Swords, cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. I think they're afraid that you're going to cut them off if this gets out. Next, we have the Two of Cups. A love connection between the two of you. This is the second time that's in their energy. I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected, but it also is a two, which represents needing to make a choice here. Tell me more about this Two of Cups for Scorpio's person, please. Why is the Two of Cups here? Why is the Two of Cups here? Let's get two more on the Two of Cups. Get one more on this Two of Cups, please. Can't make this shit up. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. Now, I've seen this a couple of times as I'm telling you the story about what's on the bottom of the deck since we've been on your person's half of the table. I just have stopped because I wasn't quite sure if it connected yet. Clearly it does, or why is it on the bottom of the deck? Page of Swords. Pages are messengers. So this is news and messages. This is communication. This is also an energy of someone who's trying to learn something, trying to figure something out. Someone who's willing to study something, put their due diligence in to figure something out. A lot of times this can be an energy of someone who's like spying on someone or snooping around, trying to get the information about what's going on, asking people questions about him, driving past his house, scoping his social media out, trying to figure out what the heck is going on with this person. Knight of Wands energy underneath that. This is second fastest moving knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something they have passion and desire for. This is also referred to as the player energy of the tarot deck. This is someone whose loyalty is shifting, so to speak. Like in the tarot deck, he works for the King of Wands. However, he's a mercenary. He's only doing a paid assignment. Once this assignment is over, he's going to leave and go somewhere else and work somewhere different. So yes, he's loyal to the King of Wands while he's here, but he's going to leave and take his loyalty with him and go somewhere else. So this can represent an energy of a person who's wishy-washy, who's in and out, like comes in all passionate one minute, leaves and goes all passionate somewhere else the next minute, and then tries to come back and forth. We've already seen this with the detachment and walking away, and I said that a lot of times people that do this realize the grass ain't quite so green on the other side of the fence and they try and come back. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. Feel like your person is trying to come back to this love connection. I don't know if this represents them scoping you out, trying to figure out if they can come back to you, or if this is telling me your intuition was bugging you enough that you were snooping around on them, or someone else saw them doing something and told you about it. Saw them being a player and told you about it. Devil energy again. Toxic energy. Heavy energy. Obsession, addiction. This could be like sexual addiction. This could be your person is addicted to new folks or something like that. Something not quite so pleasant though. To clarify, this Two of Cups, which is Cancer energy. We have the Chariot, which is more Cancer energy. We have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. And we have the Ace of Wands, which is passion and new beginning. It's the overall energy of the whole reading. This is what we started the reading out with. This is the very last card of the reading. So take that however that resonates for you. Very important card. Passionate new beginning is the overriding theme of the whole shebang here. We're clarifying this Two of Cups, connection between the two of you, Cancer energy. Chariot, Cancer energy, fastest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. This is about using the will to move forward very quickly in success and victory. It's about using the will to move forward past all the problems, challenges, obstacles, roadblocks from the past, getting past all that stuff, moving forward into success and victory very fast. I think that's what your person is doing. They have recognized this is a love connection between the two of you, and they're trying to move forward quickly in that. The problem with the Chariot is there are no reins connecting the Chariot to these beasts. So the driver uses their will alone to power this thing, to steer this thing. So if the driver is not in alignment, this thing ain't going anywhere. This is either like completely dead stopped energy, or this is like a bullet coming out of a gun type of fast. If the driver's not in alignment, this thing's not moving. I keep getting called back to this Wheel of Fortune card, which was the second card in your energy. The universe turning the wheel in the background, making sure things are lined up the way they're supposed to, so that what's supposed to happen will happen. And you are not really able to make a decision here about whether to hold on to this person or not. Feeling like they're not quite in alignment. If they're keeping secrets, they're not in alignment. If they're heavily burdened about those secrets or whatever they did, this walking away, whatever it is that they're heavily burdened about, they're not in alignment. If they had some sneaky behavior going on, if they involved a third party, if they're worried to death about facing your judgment and whether you're going to sever them and cut them off, they're not in alignment. Next we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is a massive transformation. This can also represent the ending of something, like something actually dying. Now this could represent that this is a love connection between the two of you. They're wanting to move forward quickly past all the problems and challenges and transform the whole situation so they can have a passionate new beginning with you. This could also be saying, look, yes, there might be a connection between the two of you. This person ain't in alignment. This is dead and over with. And because they started a passionate new beginning. General reading, you got to take it however it resonates for you. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Scorpio love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.